Kroger built a secret income profile on every loyalty card holder and used an algorithm to decide which prices that shopper deserves to see, not the same coupon as the person in front of them, but a personalized version based on an estimate of their household income. The Electronic Privacy Information Center took it to federal regulators. Their exact term for it: surveillance pricing. That card in your wallet, the one you've handed over for years, building a file on you the entire time. Kroger is not the only chain on this list doing something like that. One store has the word $dollar above the door and charges more than Walmart in towns where Walmart is already too far to drive. Another tried to borrow $4 billion against the building you still shop in. These stores counted on your loyalty being unconditional. This video is about whether they were right. In 2024, Walmart shut down all 51 health clinic locations it operated. Not consolidated, closed. Communities had built their entire healthcare routines around those clinics. They arrived to find locked doors. That didn't happen randomly. The $4 generic prescription Walmart launched in 2006 undercut and closed independent pharmacies across rural America. Walmart didn't just become your pharmacy, it became the reason you had no other pharmacy. Then it walked away from the field it had cleared. Sam Walton's greeters, gone in 2019, replaced by self-checkout monitors who don't look up. You scan your own groceries, bag them yourself, fix your own errors, and then get stopped at the exit to prove you didn't steal anything. You did their job. You're being treated like a suspect for it. The loyalty Walmart earned was real. The decision to dismantle everything that loyalty was built on was equally deliberate. The chain up next didn't need to clear the field first. It had your mother's trust. In 2024, while consumer satisfaction scores were falling, the Albertsons board voted itself a $4 billion special dividend, funded not by profits but by new debt, to send to its private equity backers. Attorneys general in 3 states sued. A federal judge stopped it. The private equity firm that owns Safeway is named Cerberus, after the 3-headed dog that guards the entrance to the underworld. They named it that. The deli counter that knew your order, gone. The pharmacist who remembered your medications. Pharmacy staffing flagged repeatedly as chronically thin, faster handoffs, less time for the conversation that matters when you're managing 5 medications and a possible interaction. Safeway invented sell-by dates. It called itself Safeway as a founding philosophy, not a slogan. The loyalty you built was real. The store you built it with is gone. The chain up next runs 2 grocery stores for 2 entirely different classes of customer and has never tried to hide which one you are. Picture 2 grocery stores, different names, different states, different customers. Same owner. One is Hannaford, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, upstate New York, consistently ranked among the top grocery chains in the country for quality, staffing, and consumer satisfaction. People there talk about Hannaford the way they talk about something they're proud of. The other one is Food Lion. The same company runs both. Ahold Delhaize, $32 billion, headquartered in Amsterdam. Same boardroom, same shareholders, same annual report. 2 different quality standards, and the split is not accidental. Hannaford serves higher-income Northeast markets. Food Lion serves the lower-income Southeast. Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, where elderly residents on fixed incomes have fewer alternatives. In August 2023, Food Lion branded frozen vegetables were recalled across 10 states for listeria. AARP identifies it as among the most lethal foodborne pathogens for adults over 65. Not an upset stomach. An emergency room. The company can do better. Hannaford proves it. They decided your market doesn't require it. When Bank of America priced out a 33-item grocery basket, Walmart came in at $187.50. Dollar General came in at $200, 7% more expensive at the chain, with dollar above the door, in a town where the nearest Walmart is already 12 miles away. Dollar General has over 19,000 U.S. locations, more than Walmart and McDonald's combined. That didn't happen randomly. Their documented expansion strategy targets communities where full-service grocers have already closed, where elderly residents on fixed incomes have no practical alternative. The limited options aren't the problem they came to solve. They're the reason they opened. No pharmacy at most locations. A former supervisor publicly described stocking food items past their used-by dates, sometimes by a month or more. Clearance merchandise, other supply chains needed to move. Thousands responded. I thought it was just my store. It was not just her store. The chain at number 1 doesn't need geographic captivity. It built a detailed file on your income. Consumer Reports documented it in 2025. Kroger's loyalty program builds an income profile on every cardholder and uses an algorithm to decide which coupons that shopper sees in the app. 2 women, same Kroger, same Tuesday, same cereal. One sees a $2 coupon. The other opens the same app, and it isn't there, not because she missed it, but because Kroger decided she can pay full price. The Electronic Privacy Information Center took this to federal regulators. Their term, surveillance pricing. The seniors absorbing the most damage signed up before any of this was disclosed. People who can't navigate an app well enough to know they're paying more than the person ahead of them. In 2025, Kroger's Home Chef line was recalled for listeria. 17 illnesses, 16 hospitalizations, 3 deaths. The chain profiling your income had a listeria outbreak in its meal line that killed people. That card has been in your wallet 20 years. Now you know what it was for. Most grocery chains stopped asking one question decades ago. What does this customer actually need to get home? George Jenkins never stopped asking. Publix never stopped answering. At most Publix locations, when you finish your shop, someone bags your groceries. If you need it, someone carries them to your car. Not on request. As the default built for the customer who can't carry weight, who has a bad hip, who shouldn't be lifting. Publix is majority employee-owned. When the people on the floor are also shareholders, the store looks different. A meat department employee described the daily cleaning routine, not the poster on the wall, the actual practice, cases, walls, floors, equipment, every day. Their free medication program has filled over 100 million prescriptions. In several Southeast states, seniors 60 and older receive roughly 5% off on select weekdays. Publix is Southeast concentrated. But if that is your region, every chain on the avoid list just answered exactly where your loyalty now belongs. After Kroger built a secret income algorithm to decide which prices you deserve, after every chain on this list found a new way to separate the shelf price from what you pay, here is what one chain does instead. They post the price. That is your price. Same for a 25-year-old with a loyalty app as for a 75-year-old with a flip phone. No income predictor, no surveillance. That chain is Aldi. Stores run about 12,000 square feet. Full shop, back in your car, no half-mile walk. No self-checkout. No receipt check at the exit. You shop, you pay, you leave. Starting wages raised to as high as $18 an hour. Lower turnover means the person you ask knows the answer. quality varies by location. Some produce inconsistency is real. Trust your own experience. But for a senior who doesn't want to become a data point to buy bread, this is one of the last chains that won't charge you for declining. The American Customer Satisfaction Index gave Trader Joe's 86 out of 100 in its 2026 report, the highest score of any grocery chain in the country. Not the highest in a category. The highest, full stop. No loyalty card, no app, no income algorithm deciding which price you deserve to see. The same price for a 75-year-old with a flip phone as for anyone else in the store at the same time. As of 2025, Trader Joe's still mails a paper circular to homes. If you want to know what is on sale this week, you need a mailbox. That is the entire requirement. No self-checkout at any location. Every register is staffed. No one stops you at the exit with a highlighter. You shop, you pay, you leave. One honest limitation: no pharmacy. If prescriptions are the priority, Costco or Publix serve that better. Every chain on the avoid list counted on your loyalty being unconditional. Trader Joe's earned it instead. The gap between the worst and best chain on this list is not a resource gap. Kroger has the technology to give every cardholder the best price. Dollar General has 19,000 locations and the scale to put a pharmacy in everyone. The gap is a decision about which customers deserve to be served well and which will stay regardless. 3 things. Before your next shop at any chain on the avoid list, compare your receipt against the shelf price on every promoted item. The app price and the posted price may not match. If Dollar General is your only option, buy sealed, shelf-stable items only. Nothing refrigerated, nothing from the meat case. Every dollar you spend is a vote, not a metaphor. A vote. These chains counted on your loyalty being unconditional. Now you know which ones were right. Hit subscribe. We cover every industry built on that assumption.